Welcome everyone to the beautiful city of Tallinn, Estonia. We're here for the 13th annual Simple Session, and for the last 10 years we've been inside this beautiful arena, Saku Sur Hall. Now this year we have 71 skaters representing 16 countries. We're talking about guys from California, Brazil, all coming over to hang out and compete with some of the best European competitive skateboarders out there. Something special about the Simple Sessions competition. The vibe inside is electric. The crowd is always excited with all the world-class action that's going on. And we also have a world-class course. I mean, this thing fills up the whole arena and definitely makes Simple Session a unique event. One of the things that makes it unique is we have the BMX section that the bike guys like, all the huge obstacles, and then you've got all the skateboarding stuff going on with all the smaller rails and flip trick type obstacles. So that makes for a very unique course design. And the man who's been accomplishing that amazing feat for the last 7 years is the world famous ramp builder and designer, Nate Wessel.
We're here at Simple Session 13, and we're behind me a skateboard practice. I'm Nate Wessel, I'm the course designer. I'm gonna walk you a little bit through the course. The toughest thing about Simple Session is it's a skateboard and BMX contest, and it's park riding and street riding. So if you're gonna make a course for street riding, it's a lot more simple. If you're gonna make a course for park riding, it's a lot more simple. But here, we do it difficult, and it's called Simple Session. So.
Well, I'll tell you what, Nate's been doing a great job. And something else that's great is look at the behind the scenes action of our live broadcast. We have so many trucks and so many camera angles going on for this thing. If you're inside the arena, you get to check out slow-mo replays and scoring after every heat. And the social media thing is so huge out there right now. Everybody's out there doing the Twitter thing. Everybody's doing the Instagram. Their friends are following them on Facebook, and all their friends and family from across the world are tuning into our live webcast to see how they do. And one of the things that's exciting about skateboard competitions is you get to meet new friends and meet up with your old friends that you get to travel all over the world with. And what an exciting time for all the riders to see everybody. One of the guys that's super stoked to be here coming out of California is Manny Santiago.
My name is Manny Santiago, and I come from the United States of America. When I was 15 years old, I was a freshman in high school. That's 9th grade. And during the summertime, I don't know, one of my friends started skating, and then I picked up a skateboard, and ever since then, I never put it down. You have friends all over the world that love the same thing you love, and you can stay on their couch, and you can travel the world. And look, I'm in Estonia. I never thought I was going to be in Estonia. I had no idea where Estonia was. I had no idea what it was. I didn't know the culture. I didn't know it was going to be below 15 degrees. I didn't know nothing until I got here. And then I realized that it's really cold, and it's like anywhere else. It's just snow right now, so you get to do fun stuff, like skate the streets. I was supposed to come last year, and I didn't come. I was really bummed, so I had to come this year, and I made it a goal to come. I seen a lot of photos from the contest, and a lot of my friends skated it, so I felt like I wasn't a part of something fun, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna try it this year. First of all, when I walked into the Saku Hall, there was a perfect 8-stair rail on the way in, and I was like, wow, we should skate outside, but you can't because of snow. And then when I walked in, I was overwhelmed. I got the butterflies because it's like a new park, and it's really nice, and I don't know, it's like taking a kid to a candy store. You're taking us to this. I mean, I'm gonna skate the whole park, but mainly I'm gonna be going down the rail and then over the hip and coming back. So mainly I'm gonna be skating this, but I'm gonna do a couple tricks over here. Everybody wants to win, and I didn't come to lose, so hopefully I do good.
Manny's a cool dude. I was just chilling with him this morning, having breakfast, and he has a good chance as well, actually, because he's been ripping that rail all the time, every trick, on go. So he might have a chance too.
Yeah, I have heard of Manny. He's here. He's one of the only American guys that came across the Atlantic, and I'm sure he'll do good. He's always down to bring a banger, big trick.
I met Manny 2 years ago, I think, on another competition in Germany. And he's like, he could win as well. So you see there's a lot of guys that could win. He's really cool.
Well, there's a lot of great skaters every year here, and one of them has been here for over 10 years. This is Matters Ops. Just got the European Skater of the Year. Let's see what the guys say about him.
I'm competing with one of my really good friends, Matters Apse, who's kind of like the local legend, I guess. He's on Red Bull since ages. We used to do Red Bull Local Hero Tour and a couple of events and tours in the past all over Europe.
He's amazing. I love him. Like, watching him skating is pretty sick, and I think he deserved the Skater of the Year in Europe, definitely. I'm not sure about this course, if he's really into it, but you know, he's an amazing skater, so I wish him luck.
Hey there, my name is Matters Apse. I'm from Latvia. I'm 23 years old, skateboarding since I'm 11, and we're at Simple Session. Let's go. The first time I came to Simple Session, it was in Tartu. It wasn't in Tallinn at all, and I think I was 13 or 14, something around that age, and it was good fun. It was my first contest outside of my country. I was probably 90 centimeters tall when I came for the first time.
So what's it gonna be, girl? I wanna see, girl, you when you take all of the clothes off be me, girl. What? Sit, and then be bouncing in my bed like a bebop. Yo, stop fighting, give me that sweet love.
I'm Matters Apse, and I'm from Latvia, and I am skateboarding.
And after that, gonna be alright in the showers. Yo, girl, I wanna let you know something. Girl, I let you know I'm in a rush. Hey, girl, I let you know I'm in a rush. But I just wanna get busy with champonnage.
You think you're so hot, you think you're cool, but you just...
What are the 3 main things in the world for you?
I don't know, skateboarding, my parents, and school.
Open up your eyes, you just waste your time on me, boy. You think you're so hot, you think you're cool, but you're just another fool.
Yeah, I guess 10 years later, I've grown up a little bit. This park is so good. It's absolutely amazing. This is the first year it's better for skateboarders, I could say, instead of BMXers. When I'm gonna skate my run, my favorite thing to do is probably gonna be this Red Bull wave thing. You can hit it, jump into it as a manual, or jump into it and hit the rail. The main competitor for me last year was myself, because I did take some really good slams. After I took those slams, I promised to myself I would never skate a contest again. I promised myself I would never do a contest again after last year's Simple Session. So 1 year has passed, and look at me doing another contest. This last year, I was fortunate enough that Kingpin Skateboarding Magazine Europe gave me a Reader's Choice Award and Skateboarder of the Year for my street video parts, I guess, and I'm very thankful of that. And how hungry I am for my victory. Yeah. I didn't eat today, so you can imagine how hungry I am. I never look at my competition.
Really?
I just skate for the victory.
Really?
Yeah. I came here to destroy. Taking your skateboard and flipping the shit out of this thing. That's what skateboarding is. Skateboarding is not blah, 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 blah. Like that.
Well, thanks to Matters for giving us that interview. A lot of skaters don't really like to talk too much. They'd rather have their skating do the talking. But when you're not skating, you want to get out and have some fun. You love checking out all the skate films out there. And a big thanks to Simple Session for bringing lots of movies out there. 3 days, 3 premieres. And also, we have lots of parties going on. Great place to mix and mingle with all the athletes. And boy, everybody was having a good time. I'll tell you what, they had some great DJs, some great live music acts, and everybody was there to just let off some steam and have some fun. And every night, that's what makes Simple Sessions so special, is you come to a place and these parties are packed, everybody's having a blast. Good times thanks to Simple Session crew. Oh, and one thing about Estonia is they keep those parties rocking late. So we open up our arena a little bit later in the day, but check out the technical wizardry of modern day skateboarders. The board control, the foot control, the way they control their boards with their feet and their flip tricks, the timing, the precision. It's turned into a very technical sport with lots of timing and balance and precision. And we're gonna get back and check out a lot of that great stuff here in just a few moments. Stick around. Welcome back. It's Saturday morning, the first day of our competition. The guys have had a little bit of time to fill out the course. Now it's time to land some tricks.
We just got here at Simple Session. It's Saturday morning. Luckily, I didn't drink much last night, so I'm feeling good in shape, feeling well. Swell, you might even say. And yeah, I'm skating in one of the last heats. And hopefully, I don't slam. I started my run off. I did a few tricks. I did 2 tricks, maybe 1 trick, and then I failed. I fell down, and then I fell down again, and then I continued. I fell again. So they ended up putting me in 65th place. If I would have a second chance, I would not change anything because I did it the way I did it, and that's it. We move on. The main important thing is what you feel inside. For this year, my plans is to skate, go out and film in the streets, try to get some video parts going. Some for DC, some for Element, and yeah, just traveling a bunch as well, going to Turkey, going to America again, and I don't know you never know as a skater where the road is gonna take you, but I'm looking forward to this year for sure. I will try to come back next year for sure. I've been coming back every year, and we'll see.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing Matters come back next year. Some of the years past, Matters had some great runs, and sometimes if you miss a beat, you lose the rhythm, and that's the way it goes with contests. He's gonna be out there filming, and this guy right here, Manny Santiago, has done a ton of filming, and he also has a consistency in contests, as you can see, that somehow works out for him. Manny put a lot of tricks all over the course. There is a backside 180 flip. He lands backwards on that one. And we do our qualification in a jam-style session where there's a front-side flip 180. You can just kind of throw tricks anywhere around the course. I think they have 4 minutes anywhere in the course to put tricks down however they want, and hopefully you land some with consistency like that. Big shove it up onto a board slide, and there is a front-side flip over the hip, landing backwards. Whoa, getting thrown off by the kink. And see, even if you fall a little bit, that's okay. You pick yourself up. Try and get back in the rhythm, and unfortunately that didn't work for Matters, but it looks like it's working for Manny right there. Kickflip 50-50 onto the rail. Very precision trick right there. Hard flip over the hip, board flipping and doing a 180. And then, Manny trying to get up on that rail. There's a slow-mo replay of the front side flip to fakie up the gap. There's the backside 180 flip to fakie over the hip. Manny showing you some great board control. Here's the big spin to board slide, and there's a kick flip 50-50. Very technical land on the rail with that one, and then the nollie backside flip to finish off. Great ride for Manny Santiago. Next in is Thomas Vinter, coming from Prague, Czech Republic, where World Cup skateboarding goes every year for the Mystic Skate Cup. And Thomas is on top of the World Cup skate rankings, and he travels all over the world. So check him out. Here he goes.
My name's Thomas Vinter. I'm originally from the Czech Republic, and I've been living in Los Angeles for on and off, like in and out for a few years now. I've been here so many times I don't even know. I would say the first year I came in was 2004, and since then I only missed once because I was in Australia and I couldn't make it back, so that was the only year I didn't come. Besides of that, I came every year, so I'd say 7-8 years maybe. I don't know, I just like it. It's good. It's a nice event. It's indoor. I like indoor events because it doesn't get too cold, too hot. There's no wind. It's always the same. So I like to skate. When it comes to contests, I like to skate indoor competitions. And like I get a lot of street skating, so that's what I get to do outdoors in the streets. But yes, I said indoor for a contest is good. I'm really excited. I came in yesterday, and no, actually I came in on Friday, and I broke the kingpin on my truck, the first thing, and no one had a spare one, so I couldn't skate. I went back to the hotel. The next day I had new trucks, and I lost the truck on the way here. I don't even know where it went, so I had to go back to the hotel, look for old trucks, use the one I still had, and then came here maybe right before my run, just like with the new setup, and they wouldn't let me practice because the practice time was over. So actually my contest run in the qualifications was my practice.
Talk about a tough break for Thomas. When you break your kingpin, he rides those thief trucks, and tough to find the right kingpin. But Thomas, being the true professional that he is, landed some good tricks, enough to qualify him to get into the semifinals. Another top qualifier for the semis happens to be his roommate. Let's see what he's got to say about Manny Santiago.
He's funny. Like, as I said, I meet him quite often in Los Angeles as well. And he is like this in real life. It's not just like he comes to a competition and he'd be like all over the place, smiling, laughing, giving kids stickers, high fives to everyone. He is like this every single day of his life. And he has a crew of homies back at home. He supports really well as well. So he's living with a bunch of people. Like his whole team lives with him in his house. Every day they've been skating, so we'd wake up, meet up, and just go skate. And every day that guy is entertaining me so much. I have to be laughing now because he is just like so happy and so funny all the time. I have never seen him pissed off. It's crazy. It's actually awesome to be with him in the room. He wanted to chill, like which is perfect. We both came from the States, straight from LA on Friday. Manny actually came on Thursday. And then now we both were jet lagged, so we couldn't really go to the party. We kept falling asleep at 7 in the evening and then woke up at 2 in the morning. We're like, yeah, we can't fall asleep again anymore. So we just like checking the computer, doing nothing. And today we're planning to go out, and he's flying out tomorrow morning and I'm flying out tomorrow evening. We hopefully gonna meet in Tampa for the contest next weekend.
Well, Tampa's one of the biggest contests, but they still got work to do right here, and they got a whole lot of guys to try and compete against here in the finals. Let's see who some of the top guys are going to be.
Kelvin, for sure, and he won the World Cup rankings twice in a row, so he's the World Cup champion, you can call it like that, for 2012 and 2011. And then Manny, of course. If he has a good day, which he always has, he's almost impossible to beat as well, so that leaves the third place open. The first two places are pretty much taken, and then we'll see who gets third.
Well, here's one of those guys he's talking about, Kelvin Hoffler, coming all the way from Brazil. Look at that huge wall ride. This guy's got tranny skills. As you see him launch over the BMX jump, and then jump right up there with a huge frontside 180. Faking a tail, a little slide there, and working his way around the course. He's got great all-terrain skills, tranny skills with that big ollie launch, and then 180 nose grind onto that ledge. This is why Kelvin Hoffler is #1 on World Cup skate rankings. He knows how to put some good tricks together. Look at this stylish frontside nose grind up on the ledge, the nollie 360 over the hip, the huge ollie on the spine to a lean grab, super stylish, and then the kickflip varial up on top of the rail for the frontside board slide. Great ride from Kelvin. And here comes Gard Navarra from Norway up over the pump bump. Getting a hard flip up the gap, a little bit of a toe drag, but he rolls away from it, what we call a contest make there. A lean launch from one tranny to another, and then a 50-50 down the ledge. Got a smooth ride going right now. Connecting up some different tricks. Backside ollie 360, great board control on that one. And then the nollie up onto the board slide down the rail. And then there he is spinning his board. And there's a 360 flip. And there's another backside big spin. Another look at the big spin up the gap. Here is Austin Gillette coming out of Southern California. This kid's got style. Look at the front side blunt slide down the rail and nollie flip backside. Look at that pop over the hip. And I'll tell you what, Austin just showed up this morning. He was hanging out in Finland, decided to take a barge over here. It's actually an ice barge. It cuts through the ice just like he's cutting through the rail on the front side blunt. And he came all the way from Finland on the ice barge to hang out with us here in Tallinn, Estonia. And look at the style on the front side nose blunt slide. Great stuff from Austin. Well, here we go. Look at this guy fly 360 over the spine. That's Tim Zom. And coming all the way from Czech Republic is Maxim Habenek. Look at the style on the blunt slide down that ledge. And here we go. Dewey Makare coming from the Netherlands. Nikolai Alin from Finland flying over the hip. There's the old Benny Hanna up the gap. Classic one-footer. And then Ruben Rodriguez flipping the hip. He has been here more than 10 times. Finland just across water here. This is one of your top guys from Estonia doing the frontside boneless. Gosha from Russia, one of a couple of the top Russian guys over here. Flying up to fakie over the hip. And there's a beautiful board slide to fakie over that DC gap. And here comes a 360 flip from Alex Mizarov, the nollie backside heel flip over the hip. And there's a tray flip up the gap. Beautiful nose Manny on that centerpiece. There's another nose manual up on top of the rollout deck. And coming off the ground, we got a board slide. And there's 50-50 up from Diego. That wraps up our jam sessions for qualifications. Top of the leaderboard is Kelvin Hoffler from Brazil. Tie for second between Austin and Gard. Manny in fourth. And round out the top five, Alex and Ruben tie. So the top three go right to the finals on Sunday. The rest of these guys will be battling out in the semifinals, where we will take the top 12 from that to match the top three for a 15-man final. Well, we had a tie for 30th place, so Ratis, it's his lucky day. We're squeezing 31 in the semis. So there you have it. That's part one of Simple Session 13 qualifiers. Be sure to watch for part two, where we're going to show you the best of our skateboarding finals. Thanks for tuning in.